My name is M.S. Basargaon, Assistant Professor, Department of Humanities and Sciences, Walchand Institute of Technology, Solapur. In this video, we are discussing beta function part 5, learning outcome. At the end of this session, students will be able to apply trigonometric form of beta function to evaluate the definite integrals. Already we have discussed about beta function and properties of beta function and trigonometric form of beta function. In this video, we are solving examples on second form, that is trigonometric form of beta function. Now first example will take evaluate integration from 0 to 2 pi sin square theta into bracket 1 plus cos theta raised to 4 d theta. Now here consider the given integral as I equal to integration from 0 to 2 pi sin square theta into bracket 1 plus cos theta raised to the power 4 d theta. Now see, we have already seen that in previous video, integration from 0 to pi by 2 sin raised to p theta into cos raised to q theta d theta is equal to 1 by 2 into beta of p plus 1 by 2 comma q plus 1 by 2. This was the trigonometric form of beta function. And now we have to express this given integral in terms of trigonometric form of beta function. Now for that, we can write the given integral I as integration from 0 to 2 pi. We can write sin theta as 2 sin theta by 2 cos theta by 2 raised to the power 2. And we know 1 plus cos theta is 2 cos square theta by 2 raised to the power 4 d theta. That here we have 2 raised to 2 and 2 raised to 4. We can take 2 raised to 6 outside the integral. Integration from 0 to 2 pi sin square theta by 2 into cos square theta by 2 into cos square theta by 2 raised to 4. This means cos raised to 10 theta by 2 d theta. Now here again this is not in standard form of beta function, therefore we can use the substitution theta by 2 equal to t, that is theta equal to 2t, therefore d theta equal to 2 dt. Accordingly we will change the limit. When theta is 0 we get t equal to 0, and when theta is 2 pi we get t equal to pi. And using these substitutions in the given integral, we get I equal to 2 raised to 6 integration from 0 to pi sin square t into cos raised to 10 t 2 dt, which is equal to what we get 2 raised to 7 integration from 0 to pi sin square t into cos raised to 10 t dt. Again here the limit is from 0 to pi. To apply trigonometric form of beta function, the limit should be 0 to pi by 2. We have the property of definite integral, integration from 0 to 2 pi f of x dx equal to twice 0 to a f of x dx if f of 2a minus x equal to f of x. Here 2a is pi, therefore sin pi minus t is sin t and cos of pi minus t is minus cos t. Therefore this is applicable for this given integral. Therefore we can write this integral as 2 raised to 7 into 2 into integration from 0 to pi by 2 sin square t cos raised to 10 t dt. Now it is in the trigonometric form of beta function, which is equal to 2 raised to 8 2 raised to 7 into 2 into 1 by 2 into beta of p plus 1 by 2 comma q plus 1 by 2. Here p is 2 and q is 10, that is 2 plus 1 by 2 comma 10 plus 1 by 2, which is equal to, we get 2 raised to 7 beta of 3 by 2 comma 11 by 2. And now using the relation between beta and gamma function, we can write 2 raised to 7 gamma of 3 by 2 into gamma of 11 by 2 divided by gamma of 3 by 2 plus 11 by 2, that is gamma of 7, using the property beta of mn equal to gamma of m into gamma of n divided by gamma of m plus n. Further simplifying, we can write 2 raised to 7 and gamma of 7 we can write 6 factorial, and gamma of 3 by 2 we can write 1 by 2 into gamma of 1 by 2, and Similarly, gamma of L1 by 2 can be written as 9 by 2 into 7 by 2 into 5 by 2 into 3 by 2 into 1 by 2 into gamma of 1 by 2. That is 2 raised to 7 divided by, written here the value of 6 factorial, and 2 into 2 into 2 into 2, that is 6 times, that is 2 raised to 6 into 9 into 7 into 5 into 3 into gamma of 1 by 2 and gamma of 1 by 2, that is gamma of 1 by 2 whole square. That is simplification of this comes to be 21 by 8, and we know gamma of 1 by 2 is root pi whole square, that is 21 pi by 8. This is what the value of the given integral. Now pause the video for a while and evaluate integration from 0 to pi by 2 sin 2x raised to 5 dx. I hope you have completed. Now here we can write integration from 0 to pi by 2 sin 2x raised to 5 dx as 0 to pi by 2, and we can write sin 2x as a 2 sin x cos x raised to the power 5 dx. 2 raised to 5 are taken outside. Integration from 0 to pi by 2 sin raised to 5x and cos raised to 5x dx. Now this integral is reduced in the form of second form of beta function or trigonometric form of beta function, which is equal to 2 raised to 5 into 1 by 2 into beta of 5 plus 1 by 2 comma 5 plus 1 by 2, that is equal to 2 raised to 5 by 2 means 2 raised to 4 into beta of 6 by 2, that is 3 again comma 3, which is equal to 2 raised to 4 means 16. Using the relation between beta and gamma function, gamma of 3 into gamma of 3 divided by gamma of 3 plus 3, that is 6. 16 into gamma of 3 we can write 2 factorial, again gamma of 3 2 factorial, and gamma of 6 is 5 factorial, which is equal to, we will get 64 by 120, that is 8 by 15. This is what the value of the given integral. Now we will solve one more example. Evaluate integration from 0 to pi by 2 square root of cot theta d theta. Now we can write the given integral as integration from 0 to pi by 2 square root of cot theta d theta is equal to, we know cot theta we can write cos theta upon sin theta, that is square root of cos theta upon square root of sin theta, which we can write this as integration from 0 to pi by 2 sin raised to minus 1 by 2 theta into cos raised to 1 by 2 theta d theta. And now this is in the form of trigonometric form of beta function, that is 1/2 beta of, here p is minus 1 by 2 and q is 1 by 2, that is minus 1 by 2 plus 1 divided by 2 comma 1 by 2 plus 1 divided by 2, which is equal to 1 by 2 into beta of minus 1 by 2 plus 1, that is 1 by 2 divided by 2 means 1 by 4, and here 1 by 2 plus 1 means 3 by 2 divided by 2 means 3 by 4. This was the value of the integral in terms of beta function. Now expressing in terms of gamma function, that is 1 by 2 into gamma of 1 by 4 into gamma of 3 by 4 divided by gamma of 1 by 4 plus 3 by 4, and which is equal to, we can write 1 by 2 into gamma of 1 by 4 into gamma of 3 by 4 divided by gamma of 1 by 4 plus 3 by 4 is 1, that is gamma of 1, and we know gamma of 1 by 4 into gamma of 3 by 4 is root 2 pi. This is what the property of gamma function, which is equal to 1 by 2 as it is, and gamma of 1 by 4 into gamma of 3 by 4 is root 2 pi, and gamma of 1 is 1, that is equal to pi by root 2. This is what the value of the given integral. Now we will see one more example. Evaluate integration from 0 to 1 in bracket x cube by 1 minus x cube raised to the power 1 by 2 dx. Here first of all we have to express this in terms of second form of beta function, and for that here we are using the substitution x cube is equal to sin square theta. Solving for x, we get x equal to sin raised to 2 by 3 theta, and differentiating both sides we get dx equal to derivative of sin raised to 2 by 3 theta is 2 by 3 into sin raised to minus 1 by 3 theta into cos theta d theta. Now we have to change the limits accordingly. When x is 0, we put x equal to 0 we get theta equal to 0, and when x equal to 1, theta equal to pi by 2. Therefore, using these substitutions in the given integral, we get integration from 0 to 1 in bracket x cube upon 1 minus x cube raised to the power 1 by 2 dx equal to integration from 0 to pi by 2. We are using x cube as a sin square theta, that is sin square theta upon 1 minus sin square theta raised to the power 1 by 2, 2 by 3 sin raised to minus 1 by 3 theta cos theta d theta. This was the value of dx, which is equal to, taking 2 by 3 outside, 2 by 3 into integration from 0 to pi by 2, and now here sin square theta raised to 1 by 2 is, we get sin theta, and 1 minus sin square theta is cos square theta raised to 1 by 2 means cos theta into sin raised to minus 1 by 3 theta into cos theta d theta, which is equal to 2 by 3 integration from 0 to pi by 2 sin theta into sin raised to minus 1 by 3 theta means sin raised to 2 by 3 theta d theta, and cos theta will get cancelled, which is equal to, we can write 2 by 3 integration from 0 to pi by 2 sin raised to 2 by 3 theta. We will write cos raised to 0 theta d theta just to apply the formula of beta function, which is equal to 2 by 3 into 1 by 2 beta of 2 by 3 plus 1 by 2 comma 0 plus 1 by 2. By simplifying, we get 1 by 3 into beta of 5 by 6 comma 1 by 2. Now, using the relation between beta and gamma function, we get 1 by 3 into gamma of 5 by 6 into gamma of 1 by 2 divided by gamma of 5 by 6 plus 1 by 2, and which we can write this as 1 by 3 into gamma of 5 by 6 into gamma of 1 by 2 divided by gamma of 5 by 6 plus 1 by 2 is gamma of 4 by 3, which is equal to 1 by 3 into gamma of half is root pi into gamma of 5 by 6 by gamma of 4 by 3. This was the value of the integral